Hello, October Panic Attack YouTube community. Hi, everybody. This is Dante, and I hope you guys are having an amazing Halloween season. I hope your October and your September has been going awesome. The weather has been awesome. Everything has been great. I hope you guys are really in the magic of Halloween for this season for 2012. I wanted to tell you a little bit about an attraction called Fright Factory. Fright Factory is in the heart of the city of Philadelphia. And there are a couple attractions in the heart of the city of Philadelphia. You have Eastern State Penitentiary, and Fright Factory is one that sometimes people will talk about in the same sentence as Eastern State because they're both in the city, not outside the city. They're definitely in the city. Um, Fright Factory is an attraction we've been going to for a good number of years, and we know the people that work there. The people are awesome. Everybody's really, really nice. And my wife and I decided to come on out to Fright Factory, and we were pleasantly surprised. Fright Factory in the previous years, we used to talk about, how brutal the actors are, and there would be this image of this woman in this cage that used to be on all the ads. That's actually like the owner's wife, and the brutal actors always kind of stood out. And this year was amazing. There was no exception to that rule. They have four attractions at Fright Factory, and Fright Factory is completely indoors, and you are literally in an old abandoned Philadelphia warehouse, and you're actually near like a pretty seedy area, like where Risque Video is and a couple other places. Fright Factory you're going to get weapon checked, okay? You're going to get patted down, which will start your fear a little bit there. And I've said this before, and it's totally true. The entrance to coming into this attraction is like none other. It is so dark and awesome. Some people have actually turned away as soon as they get down the steps. You kind of walk down the steps into this like black abyss, and you're in a real facility. I mean, there's a lot of attractions now that are in real facilities like Penhurst and Eastern State, and this is not an asylum or anything, but it's a real abandoned Philadelphia warehouse. It's dirty, it's dank, it looks like there's asbestos in there. There's like weird storage in there, and things are broken, and there's kind of dust everywhere. If you have asthma, you might be in trouble. One of the people that we met had to take like a breather and go outside for a bit because they suffer from asthma. It's just a dirty, dark. The atmosphere is so sick, and there are four attractions, and how it goes is you do one attraction, and you kind of start into the first attraction, and then you get in line for the next one, then you get in line for the next one, and you get in line for the next one. And the waiting area in between the attractions is scary enough. It's like pretty much dark, like you're waiting in lines. You can't see people's faces. There's like heavy black light type stuff going on, and it's grimy and it's dirty and it's dusty and it's an old warehouse. So this is a place that while you're waiting in line, you get atmosphere. You get thick atmosphere, literally dusty, grimy. This is a place where you get atmosphere. This is a place where while you're waiting in line, you're surrounded in this abandoned warehouse. It's not like you're outside waiting, to get in. The attractions. The attractions we actually felt that each one got better and better and better, and then the fourth one was unlike the first three at all. Now, the owner said that this year they really didn't change that much from last year, but next year they're going to be doing like some serious changes. From what he told me, there's some awesome, crazy gutting out the whole place, doing this whole thing. So look forward to that for 2013. But for 2012, we did go last year, and I got to tell you, he said they didn't change anything. We love this year more than last year. We love this year, and last year was great, but this year kicks serious butt. The actors were. This place is made by the actors. The actors were crazy. If I was starting a death metal band, these actors would be my vocalists, okay? The things that these actors do with their voices is not human. And I don't know how they keep it up for 4 hours straight. The stuff they were doing with their voices is scary, it's animalistic, it's demonic, it's monstrous, it's grunting and growling, and it's disgusting. This is the one haunted house where you can smell the actor's breath because their lungs are coming out of their mouth. The actors, every single one of them was on target. They're brutal. They're in your face. They're insane. It's like they're completely giving everything out of their vocal cords. That's the best way I can describe these actors, okay? Another thing is these actors are all over the place. They don't touch you here because Fright Factory actually says that we can scare you without touching you. We don't need to touch you in order to scare you. So remember that as you go through this place. This is also another place. We had six. We actually joined in with some other people, so we had 6 people with us. And this is a place. I know I mentioned this about Penhurst, and I'm going to mention about Fright Factory. Doesn't matter where you are in line. You could be in the end, you could be in the middle, you could be in the front. You're going to get scared. The actors. I was in the back. The actors were getting me in the back. They were getting me in the middle. And for each attraction, you should kind of switch up, your group. If you're in a small group or a large group, and kind of switch it up. They like groups of 6, so we jumped on with a group of 4. And it was perfect. These guys get you from the back and they follow you around. So if you're in the back of the line, you're going to get followed for longer than you expected. Each attraction is unique in its own way. The second attraction is the most effects oriented and very well done. You're going to see some things you might not have seen before. Now, if you did this last year, it is the same thing, but we got to tell you, we didn't remember everything, and we were surprised and we loved it. The attractions themselves, very brutal. The actors, very brutal. You have an insane asylum type vibe going on here as well, okay? You have characters, you have very gory set pieces. You have characters that are insane and crazy and just completely nuts and killers and stuff like that. And it is a factory of fright, and it is like an abandoned factory that you're in, this warehouse, by the way. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention was great music, a chance to get your picture taken at the front as well, while you're waiting in line. Actually, and get your picture taken. The last attraction is unlike any of the other attractions because you come into a storyline. Okay, now we were going at a pretty big speed, so we were missing a lot of stuff. Like there's some really cool visual effects. I said the second attraction has great visual effects. The fourth attraction has awesome visual effects that's tied into a story. And you're going to be met at the fourth attraction by this very bizarre looking girl, and you're going to see her as part of the story that you're about to enter in the fourth attraction. The fourth attraction also really utilizes pitch dark a lot, and it's as if you've entered into a movie in the fourth attraction. Very creepy, very atmospheric. Just the epitome of creepy. The fourth attraction is very creepy, whereas the first 3 attractions are very brutal. And actors jumping out from all different places. I mean, you're turning corners, and when the actor jumps out, they're not just jumping out yelling boo. You're getting guttural, horrible death growls from these actors. And I'll say that too, you're not going to find Michael Myers here, you're not going to find Freddy Krueger here. These are all original people, and these actors, there's actually mostly female actresses too, and they're crazy. They're crazy. Lots of stuff with strobe lights, lots of stuff with disorientation. One of the most disorienting tunnels I've ever seen. Lots of pieces of pitch black. Okay, and remember, you're in an abandoned warehouse. And look out for the insane guy in the parking lot. That's all I'm going to say. You're going to think he looks cool, but if you get too close to him, you got a little surprise coming to you. Go to Fright Factory, guys. It's in Philadelphia. Head on over to Fright Factory. They get lines. You're not going to have intense lines like you have at Penhurst or Eastern State, but they get lines, so get there early. I say that about all attractions. Get there early. All 4 attractions are indoors, so they're open rain or shine. If you were there last year, like I said, they didn't change much, okay, from last year, but we went last year, and we went this year, and we love this year more, and we were surprised at every corner. We didn't remember anything from last year. We loved it. So this place has repeat value. Go to Fright Factory. Tell them October Panic Attack sent you. They need all the support they can get. These guys are awesome. The owners are awesome. The actors are phenomenal. Some of the best actors around, never breaking character. Fright Factory, Philadelphia. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the community of Halloween attractions out there. Happy Halloween, Fright Factory, and happy Halloween to everybody watching on the YouTube channel. Enjoy the rest of your month, guys.